Hello and welcome to this React course. Hope you've covered the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript courses. Now you are done with. If you are done with those three courses, then you are strong in the basics. So you know about the presentation, that is CSS. You know about the framework, the skeletal framework, that is the HTML, and you know about the brain of the body, that is the JavaScript. So in the first video of HTML, if you remember, I compared HTML with the skeletal framework of the body. CSS is the skin and muscles of the body, and JavaScript is the brain or nervous system of the body. Now the body is complete, right? Now you have to make it the body better, right? It should be better looking, like the body needs to wear some clothes, right? In that case, you need something that will help you, look, create better UI, better interfaces. So based on, so suppose you are creating one doctor app, okay? So where doctors can book, where patients can book appointment for doctors. You are creating a movie app where you can, book tickets for a movie, or you are creating any real time problems that you are having, like a book ticketing, bus ticketing app, right? So for building this app, HTML, CSS and JavaScript might not be enough, right? Because there are a lot of features in that app that should be had, that should be, will take a lot of time to build, that is in plain vanilla JS and HTML and CSS. In that case, we have to use either a framework or a library, any framework or any library built on top of JavaScript. Any JavaScript framework like Angular is there, or Vue is there, Svelte is there, and then Knockout JS, Backbone JS, all these JavaScript framework are there. But in this course, we'll be studying about React, which is simply a JavaScript library built on top of JavaScript. Okay, so what is the difference between a framework and library? It's a long story, and I will be explaining it nicely. But then, if I can give you a simple, one-line sentence, like framework is a collection of a lot of libraries brought together. So framework, Angular was built to create enterprise level application. That means a lot of libraries that was built by the Angular team, and then they brought it together and made an Angular framework. And everything in Angular is together, right? So, but there is a lot of discussion that has happened in past, when React was coming into being, like in 2013-14 onwards. It was there, but now is not the time to 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 understand about Angular as well as React, or as well as Vue, right? So in this course, we'll be studying about React, which is by far now the number one way in which you can build a fantastic UI application. So let's move into the next video, and let's understand what is about React. And the best place through which you can learn React is the official documentation site, that is react.org. Okay, so you can go to that site, and then you can learn everything about React. It is a very nicely written website, wherein you can learn easily, very simple English they have written. So you can go through all the things that they have mentioned over there. So before proceeding further, I want you to know everything about HTML. I hope you know everything about HTML and CSS, as well as in JavaScript you should know about arrow function, about spread operator or rest operator, and using functions and using objects. So those things we'll be using in our projects, in a project that we will be building, and then whatever we'll be studying. So hope you have learned JavaScript nicely till now, and we'll continue our project on Visual Studio Code only. So that is our selected editor, and the browser, if you ask me, you can continue with the same ads browser, or you can use Chrome, based on you, right? It depends on you what browser you are comfortable on. So both the browser remains the same, the code editor remains the same, VS Code. You can add any other extension if you want, like but all the extensions that we have till now, using JavaScript and HTML, CSS, everything should work. If you can, if you want to add a few more extensions related to React, you may, but it's not needed for this course. Okay, so that's all about the introduction part of React.js. Hope you like these sections of the next sections, and as well as the overall course altogether. So let's move to the next video.